No, I never did.
Oh, you should. You should see Sauchiehall Street on a Saturday night. All of its fine shops, and the trams, and the lights, and the cinema palaces, the crowds. It's Saturday night tonight.
So I never saw Glasgow, but I've seen Montreal and Edinburgh. Oh, and London, of course.
Oh, London?
Yes, I could tell you all about London at dinner if you
Oh, could you?
certainly could.
Nay, John wouldn't approve that, I doubt.
John?
My husband. He says we shouldn't think of such places and all the wickedness that goes on there.
I can tell you all about it now if you prefer.
Now,
What would you like to know?
is it true that ladies paint their toenails
Some of them do, yes.
and put rouge and lipstick on their faces?
They do.
The London ladies look beautiful.
They wouldn't if they were standing beside you.
You ought not to say that.
Oh, not to say what? I was just telling your wife how I prefer living in the town to the country.
God made the country.
Certainly did.
Supper ready, woman?
Almost.
Hurry yourself, hurry yourself.
Oh, can I borrow your paper?
Hey, yourself.
Yes, thank you.
Let me tell me your name.
Hammond.
Mr. Hammond.
No, just Hammond.
Here we are.
Oh, splendid.
I'll say a blessing before we begin.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, most almighty and unforgiving Father, sanctify these gifts for us miserable sinners. Teach us to bend early and teach us to be ever thankful for thy bounties. And continually turn our hearts away from wickedness. Beating our gluttonous selves and lashing our lascivious thoughts with their three-pronged flailing stick. Pressing our bestial noses to the grindstone and blinding our eyes to the beads and baubles of all worldly possessions. Amen. Just remember, I forgot to lock the barn on the wall doing new. Behave yourselves now, behave yourself.
What's going to happen to you?
Don't you worry about me?
I wish I could take you away from all this.
Nay, this is my home.
What's your name?
Margaret.
Goodbye, Margaret. I'll never forget you for this. Oh, the window.
There he is, after him!
Through your window! Get you scunner! I'll cut you off at the pass, you weak! And now you betcha!
We are sorry to interrupt this programme of popular Scottish romantic music, so set your hearts quiver to bring you an important news flash. Richard Hannay, wanted in connection with the Portland Place murder, has been spotted on the moors near Loch Crimond. Police have warned he is almost certainly armed and dangerous. Here is his description once again. He is approximately 37 and about 6'1", with dark, wavy hair, piercing blue eyes, and of course, his very attractive pencil moustache. His time on the moors has actually made him slightly more rugged looking, which makes him look even better looking than he did before. The suspect, Richard Hannay, is currently on foot in inhospitable terrain, but police can assure listeners that they are closing in with specialist squads in fugitive apprehension by foot, road, and by air. There he is over there.
Which direction's left then?
North by northwest.
North by northwest? Why, that's the direction all.
Professor Jordan's house.
Why's he going there, I wonder?
No idea.
Oh, it's disappeared again.
Oh no. Change direction, change direction.
I can't. Oh, it's impenetrable Scottish mist.
Let's shoot, man, shoot. Wait.
What?
We're too close to them. Oh my God. We're going to...
I'm sorry to disturb you. I'm looking for the professor, Professor Jordan.
Professor Jordan, I am the professor's wife. I'm Louisa Jordan.
Oh, I do beg your pardon, Mrs. Jordan. Is the professor home? It's very important I speak to him.
Might I know your name, please?
Yes, it's Hammond.
Oh, Hammond.
Tell him a friend of Annabella Schmidt.
Annabella Schmidt.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Would you like to walk this way, Mr. Hammond?
Oh, thank you.
No, do you mind the stairs? We're very big in Scotland.
Oh,
stairs.
big stairs, isn't it?
Yes,
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
Every two of them.
Oh, it's a wonderful place you've got
Yes,
here.
yes, we like it very much, yes. Yes. You'll have to excuse us, we're having a party for my daughter Henry's birthday.
Oh, yes.
And some very important friends of my husband, including the sheriff of the county, will be here. Yes, yes. And later on, we're having a little shooting party. Perhaps you care to join us?
Oh, thank you.
All right, follow me, please. On second thoughts, if you wait here, I'll bring my husband to you.
Oh, certainly.
Mr. Hammond, so sorry to have kept you.
That's quite all right.
So you're from Annabella Schmidt.
Yes.
Well, do you have any news?
Yes. She's been murdered.
Murdered? Oh dear, yes, of course. The Portland Mansions affair. Quite dreadful. And now the police are after you.
Yes, they are rather.
Oh, well, don't worry about them. I managed to put them off the scent. They'll be far, far away by now.
Well, thanks awfully.
Not at all, old chap.
But I didn't do it, you know.
Well, of course you didn't do it, Mr. Hannay. I suppose it's safe to call you by your real name now.
Yes. Yes, quite safe.
Jolly good. But tell me, why did you come all the way to Scotland to tell me about it?
Because I believe she was trying to tell you about some secret, top secret, Air Ministry secret, and that she was killed by a foreign agent that was interested too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I'm so glad you told me. And risking your life into the bargain. How can I ever thank you?
Well, the thing is, Professor, she was looking for something.
Yes?
It's something called...
Go on.
The 39 Steps. Now, if we can find out what the 39 Steps are, then...
So, let me get this quite clear. Oh, I'm so sorry. You must be exhausted. Please do have a seat, Mr. Hannay. Better?
Thank you.
So, did she tell you what this foreign agent looked like?
No, there wasn't time. There was one thing. The top of his little finger is missing.
Oh, which little finger?
This one, I think.
Are you sure it wasn't this one?
No, I don't think it was that one, but... Oh!
Mr. Hannay, I'm afraid I have been guilty of leading you down the garden path. Or should I say up? I never can remember.
Yes, it certainly seems like the wrong garden, all right.
Yes, indeed it does. You see, Mr. Hannay, you've forced me into a rather difficult position. You see, I live here as a respectable citizen, and my very best friend is the sheriff of the county. You must realise that my whole existence could be jeopardised if it became known that I was not, how shall I say, not what I seem. You see, there's my wife and daughter to think of. But what makes it doubly important, that I simply can't let you go, is that I'm just about to convey some very vital information out of the country. Oh yes, I've got it all right. I'm afraid poor Annabella would have been far too late. So you see, there is only one option, Mr. Hannay.
Mr. Jordan.
I should be serving lunch early. The sheriff has to go at 3 o'clock. Will Mr. Hammond be staying for lunch?
No, I don't think so,
No,
dear.
yes, well.
Unless, of course, you decide to join us.
For lunch.
Very good, Mr. Hannay. You see, you're just the kind of man we need. Sharp, intelligent, cold-blooded, ruthless. When the war comes, these will be the exact qualities we need.
War?
Oh yes, and we will have quite a show of it.
Yes. What if I don't believe in those qualities?
What other qualities are there?
Human qualities.
Human qualities? What human qualities?
Loyalty. Sacrifice. Selflessness. Love.
Love? Oh, please, Mr. Hannay. When have you ever loved anyone? It's not in your nature, old sport. Never has been, has it? You have no heart, do you, Hannay? But, of course, you know this. So sad, isn't it? No one to love, no one to care for, no home to go to. But there is, you see, there is our home.
Our home?
That is the only place where you will find love, old chum, where you really and truly belong. Oh, we will give you love, Hannay, and in return, you will love us, the master race, on our great unstoppable march, commanded eternally by destiny itself. Phil, what do you say, old sport? Will you join us, Hannay?
All right. If you think I'm suitable material.
Oh, I do, old sport. How unutterably splendid. I'll just tell Mrs. Jordan.
There is just one thing.
Anything.
Yes, one little question.
Ask away.
Before I join up.
Absolutely, mein liebling.
What exactly is...
Yes.
The 39 steps.
The 39 steps. The 39 steps, though I say it myself, is mine own brilliant idea. The very soul of the enterprise. Oh, but wait a minute. You think you could pull the ball? You thought you could join us and then...
Master Race, I despise you!
Ah! Oh, you as bad as she was! Annabella Schmidt, with all her outmoded sentimental notions, her high-minded, democratic-ish, Boven-Scheiser dribble. I thought you could join us, but no, you pusillanimous, pathetic, petty-minded...
Bugger!
The 39 steps, I can tell you, Hannay, you will never, ever know.
Cigarette cases, pocket watches, spectacle holders, but never a hymn book, Mr. Hannay. Who would have thought a hymn book would have stopped a bullet? Mind, you shouldn't be so surprised. Some of those hymns are awfully hard to get through, you know. I think I was drinking the velvet champagne not half an hour ago.
Right, yes.
Scarce believe it. Tea, Mr. Hannay.
No, thank you.
Call himself a professor, but all the time he was a
spy.
A spy. Aye, well, that's a lesson to all of us. Pretty slick sleuthing for an amateur, Mr. Hannay.
Well, thank you.
Sure you want the tea?
No, thank you. Look here, Sheriff, I don't mean to rush you, but oughtn't we be taking steps? I mean, this is serious, you know. If it weren't, you don't suppose I'd put myself in your hands with a murder charge hanging over
Oh,
me, do
don't
you?
you worry about the murder charge. I'm sure you'll be able to convince Scotland Yard of your innocence just as easily as you convinced me. I just need a wee report for official purposes and of a man coming from the police station next door to take it down now. Biscuit?
No, Biscuit, thank
Nice
you.
Garibaldi.
And listen, Sheriff, there's not a moment to lose. I mean, they've got the information and it's vital to the
Are
safety.
you wishing to see me, Sheriff?
Indeed, I am, Chief Inspector. Do you think I enjoy playing for time with a murderer?
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 Richard Hannay, I arrest you for the willful murder of a woman unknown in Portland Mansions, London, on Tuesday last. Take him to the county jail.
But you heard my story. It's true, every word of it.
Listen, Hannay, we're not such imbeciles in Scotland as some smart London folk would have us believe. I didn't believe your cock and bull story about the professor. Why, he's my best friend in the whole district. Get me the professor, please.
If the professor didn't shoot me, where did this bullet come from, eh?
Hannay, you're in deep water and it's getting deeper. This is the sheriff.
Please,
I do apologise. I do apologise. Yes, just letting you know, Professor, that we have apprehended the villain. Indeed we have, sir, yes.
I demand to speak to the Foreign Office in London.
Foreign Office, indeed. Handcuffs, please, Inspector.
Handcuffs are going on now, sir.
I don't think...
Oh, he's escaping! Quick, stop that man!
Oh, no, everything's in hand. Everything is tickety-boo. Yes, it is tickety-boo.
Excuse me, I wonder if you can help me. I'm afraid I'm... Yes, sorry, absolutely. Can I help at all?
No, thank you.
Oh, right, the thing is, you see, I've...
If you don't mind.
Sorry.
Oh, there we are now.
Right, well, the thing is, I'm in a bit of a pickle, you see. I'm really...
Why, hello there, hello.
Hello?
You're here at last.
Am I?
So good of you to come. We're all here. Look, he's here, Mr. Macquarie.
Oh, he's here. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh.
Here, take a seat.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my extreme pleasure to call upon our ever-popular chairman, Mr. Macquarie, to say a few choice words about this evening's illustrious guest speaker. Mr. Macquarie, if you would, please.
Oh, well, it's a special guest tonight.
Mr. Macquarie, will you speak up, sir?
Speak up.
Speak up high.
Speak up high. Oh, aye. Speak up high. So, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest this evening will need no introduction. You'll have all heard of the famous things he's done. A soldier, a pioneer, and a poet, to name but a few. And at the moment, he's a very important job, ambassadorial in the great city of London. And he's here tonight to tell you in this constituency that you must vote your candidate with a majority. And so, without further ado, I'll introduce you to, Robert McAllister. Come on, come on, it's you, man. Come on,
ladies and gentlemen, I must apologise for my hesitation in addressing you, but, well, to tell you the simple truth, I entirely failed while listening to the chairman's flattering description to realise he was talking about me. Thank you very much. Anyway, as I was journeying up to Scotland the other day, travelling on the Highland Express over that magnificent structure, the Forth Bridge. I'd no idea that in a few days' time I'd be addressing an important political meeting. But may I say from the bottom of my heart and with utmost sincerity how delighted and relieved I am to be in your company at this moment. Come in, yes, do take a seat. I'm just getting to the best... Oh, good heavens.
What's in there?
Hello.
Hello.
Where was I? Oh yes, delighted, if not to say relieved. Because so long as I stand on this platform, I am for the moment delivered from the cares and anxieties that are always a lot of the man in my position. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we're here tonight to discuss, what are we here to discuss? Let's discuss, how about the herring trade? Or haddock, perhaps? Or the idle rich? Not that I know much about that. I'm not rich and I've never been idle. Thanks awfully. Yeah. Well, I've been pretty busy all my life, really. Although not recently. No, recently I found myself in a bit of a slump, to be honest. Catching myself in the lonely hours full of damn thoughts and what have you. Although not that recently. No, more recently, in the last few days, or well, the last day actually, everything's gone a bit haywire, frankly. Can't say it's been that easy either. Pretty damn difficult, actually, but something, but the odd thing is, you carry on. And pretty bracing it is when you do, and, pulls a chap out of himself, if you know what I mean. There he is, not knowing what's happening, who to trust, where to turn to, or whether it's going to be worth it at the end of it all, but something, I don't know, something stirs the old bones and, gets the old ticker pumping again, and kind of thing. And your mind's singing, your heart's racing, and, well, you're meeting people. Real people doing the best they can. Yes, doing the best they can in all the terrible situations the world throws at them. Suffering things no man or woman ought to suffer. And yet, they carry on, they don't give up, they damn well keep going. And I'll tell you what else they do. They do the best they can for other people too. Whatever problems they've got, they damn well look after each other. Now, is that such an outmoded sentimental notion? Is it? Well, is it? So look here. Let's all just set ourselves resolutely to make this world a happier place. A decent world. A good world. A world where no nation plots against nation, no neighbour plots against neighbour. Where there's no persecution and no hunting down, where everybody gets a square deal and a sporting chance, and people try to help and not to hinder. A world where suspicion, cruelty and fear have been forever banished. So, I'm asking you, each and every one of you here tonight, you and maybe not you, but definitely you, is that the sort of world you want? Because that's the sort of world I want. What do you say? Let's vote on it. Come on. Vote for a good world, a better world, a new world, and above all, vote for Mr. Crocodile. There. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
This is the man you want, officer.
Oh, I heard that before.
Yes, definitely, that's him.
I suppose you think you've been damn clever.
Officer, kindly tell your prisoner not to insult me, please.
That'll do now, sir.
But don't you see, I was telling you the truth in that railway carriage. You must have seen I was genuine.
Thank you, miss. That'll be all, thank you, miss.
Don't mention it. Goodbye, officers.
Well, all right. Look, just listen, please. You have to. There's an enormously important secret.
Come on now.
Being taken out of this country by devilishly brilliant foreign agents. I can't do anything about it because of these fool detectives. But if you telephone Scotland Yard
Goodbye,
immediately...
Mr. Hannay.
Actually, Miss,
Edwards, Pamela Edwards.
actually, Miss Evans, we'd like you to come with us if you could.
Me? Whatever for?
To identify the prisoner, miss.
I've already told you who he is.
Just to the police station, miss.
If you wouldn't mind, miss.
Well, where is the police station?
It's in Inverary, miss.
In Inverary.
Inverary, but that's nearly
40 miles.
40
Keep
miles.
out of this.
He's to be examined by the Procurator Fiscal personally, miss.
Procurator Fiscal personally?
It's essential for public security, miss.
Essential for public security?
That's right, miss.
Well, then it's absolutely necessary.
Yes, well, if you'd like to get in the car, miss.
Yeah, the car, but...
The what?
Oh!
No, come here, you
Oh.
naughty boy. I'm going to chain you to this lamp post. Where's the other bit? There we go. Right, now, don't want you escaping. Promise me.
No. No.
Okay. Yeah. It was special time, Carl, manufacturing, I think. Not too close.
Not too close.
Not too
No.
close. This one.
Hey,
That was
what
one.
about me?
Do you want to get in front of the car while
I'll get in front of the car.
If you'd like to get in the car, don't look much now, but in a minute it'll look lovely.
I can't drive without the front.
It's in the back there. See what I mean? It's good, isn't it?
Now we gotta get started.
Right.
Leave it to
Come on,
me.
you. Actually, it's Rolls Canardly.
Yeah, I
Rolls
see.
Canardly, jump up.
Hello. I'm Richard, by the way.